are intact. Don't believe me, ask your boy in the back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition, okay, up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition, okay, up in
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Checking out the Clippers, they've started the season on an extremely upbeat note, winning 8 of their first 9 games. They've been solid in just about every aspect. And Chris Paul will be in action tonight, and no doubt he is one of the best in the game. There are a lot of great point guards in the league, but Shaq, is he still the most complete point guard, would you say?
I would say yes. He makes his teammates immensely better with his on-point passing. Ernie, he still showed us the last playoffs that he can still hit that clutch shot.
Yeah, I still say he's one.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Here at the Staples Center, the fans here in Los Angeles amping up for the Clippers. Taking a look at Toronto, they're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be
Ball Crawford, and it's Thornton in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Raptors, Sanders comes in for Patrick Patterson, and Freak subbed in for Damari Carroll. So for Toronto right now, Freak in at shooting guard, DeRozan out there with Sanders. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again. Valanciunas, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Henry Sims is checked in for the Clippers. And Toronto also making a switch. Joseph's checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul kicks to Griffin, shoots from 12, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Larry Sanders picks one up. The Clippers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Langston Galloway's checked in for Chris Paul. Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. That one misses. Raptors trail by 5. Dishes it to Sanders. Freak passes to Sanders. Johnson sets the screen for Joseph. Freak with it. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Galloway. Sanders with the steal. Now here's Joseph. He feeds it to Freak. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Freak's got his first points in this one. Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. There's a good screen. Galloway kicks to Sims. Feeds to Thornton. For the 3. The shot is off. Raptors trail by 3. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
Coach had nothing but praise for his players, saying they played as well as I've ever seen them play. Everyone is making the right decisions, and honestly, they're playing so well, they don't even need a coach right now. That's an interesting sentiment, guys. All right, Doris. Luis Scola, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Off the pick. The shot by Sims, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's Freak missing. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Indiana.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Thornton, no good. Raptors trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Over to the wing. Screen by Store. Off the screen. That's good. Joseph's got his first bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers Thrace critical.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he?
Yeah,
it's sure almost jiu-jitsu the way the Clippers. And the Raptors also making a change. Freaks checked in. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to New Orleans.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played. But they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Freak in a 2-guard. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Jamari Carroll is out there with Lowry.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
It's Crawford with the drive. Here's Jordan, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Here's Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
2 minutes. Here's Lowry.
Move the ball.
Can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And as good as a team as they were a year ago, they hated seeing these guys in their meetings. Just couldn't get it done against.
And even with all their talent, Greg, they finished 0-2 in the series. I mean, you know they're happy to be in different conferences now.